The bride showed up at my office in tears, but I never expected what happened next. The par she had created fake accounts to test her fiancé's loyalty. As a wedding planner for Charleston's most prestigious venue, I'd seen meltdowns, but nothing prepared me for Morgan. When Morgan first walked into our consultation with a perfectly organized wedding binder and homemade cookies, I thought she'd be a dream client. The venue deposit cleared, vendors were booked, and everything ran smoothly forward until exactly 3 months before the wedding day. The transformation was jarring. Late-night texts about napkin shades turned into 2 a.m. emails questioning if our chandeliers were too yellow. Soon she was appearing unannounced, demanding to measure windows she was certain had been described incorrectly. The situation escalated at the menu tasting when her maid of honor innocently mentioned the groom seemed stressed. Morgan snapped, "Well, maybe if Jake would help with anything besides picking his stupid cigars, he wouldn't be stressed." The chef shot me a worried glance. I've learned to spot warning signs. 2 weeks later, Morgan burst into my office during another client's meeting, mascara streaming down her face. She'd found texts about Jake's bachelor party pale, just a fishing trip with his best man. No Vegas, no strippers, nothing wild. She was devastated that his boring celebration meant he wasn't excited about marrying her. After calming her down, I thought we'd moved past it. I was wrong. The next morning, Jake called in a panic. Morgan had created fake Instagram accounts and messaged several of his female friends, pretending to be him and suggesting they reconnect before he settled down. 2 women had already contacted him about these strange messages, including his boss's daughter. When I called them in for an emergency meeting, Jake looked destroyed. Morgan alternated between hysterical crying and cold defensiveness. "I needed to know if he'd cheat." I gently suggested postponing the wedding to work through their trust issues. Morgan exploded. "We've put down deposits. My dress is custom. We are not postponing." Jake finally found his voice. "Morgan, I can't do this." In response, she grabbed the crystal vase from my desk and smashed it against the wall. As I called security, she screamed that I'd wound everything by taking his side. The unexpected twist. 2 years later, Morgan married someone else, paid our venue. I made sure to schedule my vacation that week. Some people don't want a marriage. They just want a wedding.